It's Thursday the 13th of April 2017 and I'm at West Drayton Station to do a walk along London Loop. It's just a short walk, this one. Now at the Grand Union Canal and I'm about to join the route of London Loop. There are some waymarks. Now on the canal towpath and on the route of London Loop. Further on, we come to this pleasant bridge over the canal. But we continue along the towpath at this point. After the bridge in the last clip, the canal passes through this area of new flats. Canal waymarker, Braunston 84 miles. And up there you can see that bridge ahead which we need to take. We're going to follow the slough arm of the Grand Union Canal for a while. This is Cowley Peachy Junction. From the top of the bridge there's the main line of the Grand Union Canal. And there is the slough arm and the route of London Loop. Ahead now is the aqueduct that carries the canal over the Fraser River. Now on the aqueduct there's a view of the Fraser River. And there's a view looking ahead along the slough arm of the Grand Union Canal. At the bridge ahead, London Loop leaves the canal and crosses the bridge. Now about to cross the bridge over the canal, there's a London Loop waymark. And there's the route ahead. From the bridge, that obelisk down by the canal is a coal tax marker. The path heads through a wooded area. After leaving the canal. We now have the River Colne on the left. You can just about see it there. And there's the path of London Loop. Following the River Colne along London Loop. Very pleasant here, although the roar of the M25 is prevalent. We now come to the pleasant Little Britain Lakes. London Loop crosses the River Colne on a footbridge. It's much wider here. That other part I showed you must have been just an offshoot channel of it. Now on the narrow path with the Colne to the right and fields of Huntsmore Park over to the left. A beautiful wooded section of the path with the Colne still to the right. A more open section of the path and over to the right some bluebells. The first I've seen this year. Always an inspiring sight. The path, a bit wider now, goes through this beautiful avenue of trees. Still with the Colne on the right. View of the beautiful River Colne. We now pass this weir on the River Colne. The path leads up to the B470 road, Ivor Lane, up this flight of steps. We turn right along the road for a few yards and then take a footpath on the left, which goes again beside the River Colne, which is now on our left. View of the River Colne from the path, and there it is beside this metal fence. Some way on, the fence on the right ends and it becomes a bit more pleasant. Once again further on, the path leaves the river. And later the path rejoins the river. A beautiful section of the path with willows. The path eventually bends to the right and we're now approaching a road. Now heading down Culvert Lane to rejoin the towpath of the Grand Union Canal, the main line, not the Slough branch. Now back on the canal where we turn left into Uxbridge, and the end of looks like a place where narrow boats are serviced. London Loop passes the General Elliot pub on the towpath. We go beneath that road bridge and continue along the towpath. At this road bridge, I'm leaving London Loop and I'm heading to Uxbridge Tube Station. Now at Uxbridge Station and the end of today's walk along London Loop.